peoples, before this video starts, just a quick reminder that my Easter egg giveaway is still open for a few more days. So if you want a chance to win a really nice gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free, egg-free, nut-free Easter egg, check out my Easter egg video and giveaway, and I'll link that in the description down below. So back to this video. I just got this package and I think it's the gluten-free Oreos. I ordered them on eBay from America because they actually don't sell them in the UK, but I've seen some people posting online about them and going crazy for them. So once I saw them there, which was by chance, I knew I had to get them. I'm going to open the packet now and let's hope that it's them, because this would be a really weird video if it wasn't actually them. They're in this United States Postal Service box, so I think it is definitely them. So they came all the way from Chula Vista, California. I think that's how you say it. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong if you're from California. But here's the box, and I'm gonna open it up. Here we go. I hope that they're not broken at all, that they're in Oreo shape. Woo! So exciting. I haven't had Oreos in years. I've had like the supermarket brand, but I just don't think it's the same. So this is really exciting. Okay. Here's the packet. First glance, it's smaller than I thought it would be because this box is like double the size of it, but it's still really great. And I'm gonna give you a closer look now. They look really good. I'm so excited. I haven't had Oreos in years. I've had like the free from brands here in the UK, but actual Oreos gluten-free is like something that I've dreamt about. And they're obviously brand new because it says it here, and I've just seen people posting online in the US really recently, so they definitely haven't reached the UK yet. So I'm the first one to try it. So having a quick look at the back, and it says that 3 cookies is 160 calories. I think that's pretty good because the cookies are big enough. And then some more info there. And also what I was mentioning here is about the gluten-free double stuff, so maybe I'll have to order them if these are really good. I just went for the regular first. So that's the back. Okay, so let's open it up. This thing here. Oh my god, this looks so cool. I love the way they have the packaging. And you get so much in here. If you could smell them right now, they smell amazing. They smell better than any of the free from supermarket ones that I've tried now. And also, they assume that I'm gonna be closing this up because I'm not gonna eat them all in one day, but lol. Let's take one out first. Oh wait, we'll go for this one here. They're so thin. Oh my god. They say Oreo on them. Oh my god, they look so good. I can't believe they're gluten-free. They look the same as the non-gluten-free Oreos. So I'm gonna compare the gluten-free Oreos, actual Oreos, to one of the free from brands here in the UK, which I have here. So I have here the Sainsbury's version of Oreos, and obviously they can't call it Oreos, so it's called cookies and cream biscuits. I'll just show you these ones first, and then I'll compare them to the Oreos. Alright, this is what they look like, gluten-free ones. Here we are, and you can see that there's obviously a design that doesn't have Oreo written on it. It's kind of like this flower. So you can see the cream part on the inside. They kind of forgot to put it like all the way around the biscuit on the circle, so it's only on this half here. So if you're taking a bite, you might get one half just biscuit and one half just cream, so that's a bit weird. And I did check another biscuit just to make sure that it wasn't just this one here, and yeah, it's like that for them all. They kind of a bit lopsided, and they've filled the cream on one half. So that's what the supermarket brand Oreo looks like. Okay, so here are the two compared to each other. First of all, you can see that they are different shades of brown. On the left is the supermarket brand, which is more of a light brown. And then on the right we have the actual Oreo cookie, which is a more kind of darker chocolatey colour. And then for the design, it's really cool. On the Oreo gluten-free, it actually says gluten-free, which is really cool. Maybe you'll have other Oreos in your house that aren't gluten-free, and then you can actually check the biscuit itself. So that's really cool. I really like that they've done that. And then they have this kind of just flower design on the left. I guess first of all you can see that the supermarket one is bigger than the Oreo one, but I'll talk a bit about how much you get in the packet and the cost later. In terms of weight, these ones here actually weigh 17.8 grams and the Oreos actually only weigh 11 grams, so there is a difference in weight. In terms of carbohydrates, if you're carb counting for your diabetes, This one has 11 grams of carbs and the Oreo one has 8 grams of carbs, but that's just due to the size difference, I think. So from the side you can see that the supermarket freeform one has almost double really the amount of cream filling as the Oreo one, but that the cream is kind of squished to one side here, whereas it's spread all the way around on the Oreo one. This cream is kind of thick here, while this one is more thin on the actual Oreo. So that's the two of them there. I'm going to give them both a taste test and compare them against each other. Okay, so finally time to taste the gluten-free Oreo. I'm really excited for this because it's been years since I've had any. I've always seen like the different kind of Oreos, golden Oreos and all the different ones when I've been on holidays to America and stuff. So I hope now that they've got gluten-free ones out, they'll kind of make those ones as well gluten-free and they'll start coming to the UK. That'll be really fun. But let's give this a go. I'm going to get some milk after as well and then see how well it stays together in the milk and if it doesn't fall apart like most gluten-free things. Alright, let's give it a go first on its own. Oh. It tastes really good. It tastes what I remember an Oreo to taste like. Oh, it tastes so good. Okay, I'm gonna obviously eat a lot more than this one because it tastes so amazing. It really tastes like what I remember an Oreo to be like. The cream filling is really sweet and not too much. I think that's why I prefer the single layer than to the double stuff because I like the biscuit part the most. It's really chocolatey, the biscuit. And what's surprising me is that when I'm biting into it, it's not just falling apart like loads of other gluten-free biscuits that are like really dry and don't hold together. It's actually holding together really well. It tastes so good. So I'm gonna be eating a few more of them. But let's dunk it in some milk and taste it like that. It's time to dunk it in the milk and taste it, but don't judge me. I don't know the rules of Oreos. I know there's like, I know that people go crazy about how to dunk it in the milk and stuff, so I don't know how to do that because I've never had a gluten-free Oreo. So I'm gonna ask Google really quick. Hey Google, how do I eat an Oreo?
Here is some information from the web that might possibly help. On the website cafemom.com, they say, throw cookies in a tall glass of milk and wait until they get soggy. Then, eat them with a spoon while drinking the remaining Oreo sludge. Dip it in Cool Whip. Smother it in peanut butter.
I don't think that's how you're meant to eat it. So I don't think I'm gonna make Oreo sludge because that sounded really weird and I don't think that was right. So I'm just gonna dunk it straight into the milk and you can tell me in the comments if that's wrong because I've never had gluten-free Oreos, so I don't know the rules. Okay, so I've dunked it in the milk a few times. Let's give it a taste test. Oh my god. It tastes so good. It tastes really good. Oh my god. Somehow I know that this packet won't be there in a few days. Oh my god, that's so good. It tastes exactly what I remembered Oreos to be like. It's amazing. It's so good. I'm gonna have to have another one. I just want to see if it basically disintegrates like some gluten-free biscuits tend to do. So we'll dunk it in a few times and then we'll give it a taste. So it held together pretty well. It was really soft there. It has like a normal biscuit, got a bit soft, but not like falling apart into the milk like I thought it might do because it's gluten-free. And it tastes really good and milk tastes way better. So yeah, it's not falling apart. That's really good. I'm going to say that I passed the dunk test. Okay, so I've tasted the Oreo ones and now it's time to taste the Sainsbury's freeform ones. Already you can tell that they're way bigger than the actual Oreo ones, but let's see how they taste. So I'm just going to bite straight into it. Okay, first of all, it does not taste as good as the actual Oreo. The cream filling is really sugary, like way sweeter than the actual Oreo, but it's something about the actual biscuit. You can just tell that this biscuit piece here It's just not as chocolatey as the actual Oreo one. I prefer the biscuit just on Oreos in general. I actually don't like the cream part that much, which is why I didn't get double stuff. So maybe this having like double the amount of cream in it is what's off-putting for me. But like just the biscuit, I'm gonna keep trying it. It tastes way less chocolatey than the actual Oreo. So yeah, I would say actual Oreo wins over this biscuit. Right, I'm going to get a fresh one. I didn't finish that whole one, but it's only fair when I'm doing this dunk test to see. Okay, this one's already a bit cracked, so just to be fair, I will find one that's completely intact, which is this. Yeah, so like none of the actual Oreos in their packet were cracked when I looked through them, but I can already see that this one is, so maybe there's a few more like that. Okay, so let's go with this. So dunk it in a few times, and it seems to be holding together well. It doesn't look like as soft as when the Oreo one was, but I'll give it a taste. It didn't soften up as much as the other Oreo, but maybe it's because it's like double the size that you have to leave it in for longer. So we'll try it again. Oh, so now it's kind of like opening up and you can see the cream kind of melting a bit. Let's give it a taste. It definitely tastes much better when you dip it into the milk than compared to on its own. It tastes pretty good in general. It's just that the Oreo one tastes a lot better. The Oreo one is more chocolatey, but in terms of gluten-free, it did hold together really well in the milk, which I'm surprised by because some of them are cracking in the packet, but it held together and it tastes pretty good in the milk, so I'll have to say that it passed the dunk test as well. So I've tried both of them now, and obviously my favorite was the Oreo. Not that these are like terrible or anything, they're good as well, but just in comparison to the actual Oreo, what really differed was the taste. Like there was a lot that differed. There was the size and the taste. The taste of these is so much more chocolatey than what's in these, even though these are actually bigger and have kind of a thicker biscuit. I just thought these tasted so much more chocolatey and what I remembered Oreos to be like. These kind of didn't really replicate what an Oreo was meant to be like. In terms of the cost, so this whole packet of Sainsbury's Free From cookies and cream biscuits was £1.40, and you get 9 in a packet, which makes it about 15p per biscuit. And then obviously I couldn't just get these nearby. I ordered them online and they got shipped from America. These ones cost £10 including shipping, and you get I think 33 in a packet. You get 33 in a packet, which makes it about 30 pence per biscuit. So even though these are actually double the cost of this, and this is double the size, I would still recommend these. They taste so chocolatey and so good. They have a really good proportion of the cream filling to the biscuit. Even though both, in terms of gluten-freeness, did hold together pretty well, these seemed a bit more stable because there's some cracking in the packet here, and even though these have been shipped all the way from America over to here, I can't see any that are breaking up. And obviously they taste so much like Oreos. These just really can't replicate that Oreo taste. I don't know what it is, I guess secret ingredient of Oreos, but I would definitely recommend these gluten-free Oreos. If anyone who works at the company that makes Oreos is watching this, please send them to Europe. We want them here. They're so good, and I think people would just go crazy for them. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you've tried these or if you've had actually the double stuff, because I'd really like to know what they taste like as well. And please like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see me do some more gluten-free tasting videos like this. I am going to maybe eat a few more of these now, and probably after I eat this whole packet, maybe order another one. Thanks everyone, bye!